Hello, I'm Sabina CPA. I advocate less taxes and more profits. Today, I'd like to talk about 5 must-have checklists for tax preparation. Personal tax filing is underway from now to April 15, extended to October 15 if you file proper paperwork. Today is a great time to check off what you have received from other people, such as banks and institutions. And here is a checklist to organize your records before going to your favorite CPA's office. For business owners, if you are organized as a partnership or LLC or S Corp, the deadlines for filing the business return is March 15. Calendar year C corporation tax return are due by April 15. 6 months extension can be requested as in personal tax filing. The first category of forms that you need to get are the income forms. They are W-2 forms. Employers must issue this by January 31st, so you should have received them in physical mailbox or your email box by mid-February. If not, please contact your HR or payroll department. 1099 miscellaneous. If you are a contractor earning more than $600, you should also receive this by mid-February. Please contact whom you have performed your service for. 1099K. If you pay via a third party, such as Uber, PayPal, or Amazon. 1099 interest and 1099 dividend. Banks or financial institutions will issue this for your interest and dividend. 1099B. If you have stocks transaction during last year, brokerage company would send this to you. 1099R or 1099G. If you have distribution from retirement plans or receive payment from the government, you need to gather this too. K1. If you have invested in other businesses or if you are beneficiary of a trust or estate. If you have rental property, what are the total rents you receive on each property? Make sure you gather the profit and loss. The second categories are expenses and deductions. If you have a business or farm, you would have your profit and loss statements as of December 31st of last year, which would show all of your expenses and deduction for your business or farm. Traditional IRA or SEP contributions. This may also qualify you for Savers Credit. There is still time to make IRA contributions for this past year until April 15. Educational expenses. Form 1098T and or 1098E are needed in order to claim educational expenses or loan interest. Medical bills, especially those with long-term severe illnesses. Mortgage interest, they are on Form 1098. If your mortgage payment includes an amount escrowed for property tax, that will be included on the Form 2. Charitable donations. Where are your receipts for charitable donations? For example, churches, Salvation Army, Goodwill, where you donate your clothing. Classroom expenses. If you're a school teacher or other eligible educator, do you have receipt for classroom supplies? If you have rental property, what are the expenses for advertising, cleaning, and maintaining of the place? Property tax and mortgage interest too that are belonging to your rental property. And if you have a home office for your self-employment income, what is the square footage of that home office versus the total for your Adobe? Third category are the credits. In order to claim credits, we need to get Form 98T for the American Opportunity and Lifetime Learning Credit. For child tax credit and adoption credit, the standard child tax credit is worth up to $2,000 per child or dependent. If you added your family through adoption, you may be eligible for additional tax credit. Have you information on how much you pay on childcare or adoption expenses? Retirement savings contribution credit, aka the Savers Credit. Brokerage statement will show how much you have contributed for the past 2 years. Renter's credit, please indicate if you rent your residence in the state of California or any other state which give a renter's credit for lower income taxpayer. Energy credit, did you install solar panel or buy a Tesla this past year? Business credit, if you're a business owner, did you make investment and or hire people? This is a good start to talk to a CPA. The fourth category of information you need to gather is a tax payment. First is property tax. The statements the county collector has sent to you around September each year. For state and local taxes, we get the income withholding from your W-2. The tax on a major purchase, however, can be added to the table amount, so keep those receipts. Estimated quarterly payment. For business owner and self-employed individuals, did you make quarterly estimated payments? Lastly, other very relevant information. Prior to your tax return, this is a must if you are going to work with a new CPA. We want to make sure that we have the history so that we don't miss usable deduction carryover, or simply we have a good continuity to avoid issues down the road. Incorporation paperwork. If you have incorporated your business during the year, such as LLC, partnership, or corporation, or elected to be treated as an S Corp, please have the organization paper, Secretary of State filing papers, and EIN for the business. To help you gather the data, we have a handy-dandy tool on our website on baycpaplus.com that you can use. You're very welcome. If you find this video useful, please click on like, subscribe, and forward to those who may benefit from this tutorial. Please also head to baycpaplus.com to sign up for our email newsletter full of tips for less taxes and more profits. Until next time, God bless.